Hey guys, how's it going? So, another week, another mobile suit, and this week we have literally the is actually in the name, Z2. I don't know if that's actually Zeta 2 or if it's just literally Z2, but yeah. I was assuming the Z was also stood for Zeta, but with something, like the Faz being literally just the Faz, and then there's also the full armor double Zeta, possibly just literally Z2. Anyway, honestly, from this picture, I didn't know exactly what to expect as far as looks because I was kind of thinking these were like two shoulder cannons or something. Didn't really pay attention to what the suit was, but it's kind of like a Methus and a Zeta bashed together is what it kind of looks like. But anyway, the suit is a general. Kind of sad to see that, but it might be kind of a higher cost methods, and by higher I mean not much, but yeah, 600, 650, and well, here, let's go and take a look at the stuff. It can transform and fly, which is nice, but it doesn't have that long of a flight because of the thruster that it has. Overall, though, it does have some cool weapon choices and a new weapon choice, sort of. It's a shrapnel bazooka, but you can use two at the same time. So I tried to pre-buffer this because I was noticing this happen, but hopefully we'll get it running here. I don't know what's going on with my internet right now, but yeah. That beam rifle it has, I wish it hard staggered. It's got the mega beam laser. I don't know. I don't think it's mega beam launcher, but it might be. Either way, the mega beam whatever should hard stagger if it for real though. Like, it's kind of meh that it doesn't, but it has the two bazookas there that can also be changed out with two shrapnel bazookas, or probably the more common, at least as far as day 1 and 2, until people actually get the double shrapnels, is going to be the Zeta beam rifle. It also can use the bayonet that the Zeta beam rifle has, and funny enough, it has more range than apparently it's a mega beam rifle that it has. I think it's actually mega beam rifle. And overall, though, the mega beam rifle can be charged for some more damage, though not hearing too many good things about the full charge increasing its damage as much as it should. I already joked, but I think it'd be funny if we hear in like a day or two that the Mega Beam rifle was supposed to actually heavy stagger on a full charge and just, well, didn't. It feels very C1 as far as looking at it, only maybe not as long out, but it looks like it has some of the under slung problems that the C1's rifle does if you're going to use it, but you can move and charge at the same time, which is very nice. My biggest complaint, I guess, overall with the suit, mostly there, it, seems pretty decent, very generic general out the gate. It does not have any Vulcans, and it is mainly range statted. It has a lot of range modifier and some decent range defenses, but very few melee defenses, and at 650 it's going to get tore apart by a lot of things, and at this point the EXS is already a better range suit, and even better is probably the Dovenwolf at both costs. Now, it is probably a slight alternative to the Dovenwolf if you don't have one and you need a range suit, so you could roll on it for that. But overall, the suit itself seems pretty underwhelming. I feel like the shrapnel bazooka, the double shrapnel bazooka, is going to be the OP main weapon to use, unless you can get the normal Zeta beam rifle to work better. The main thing with the normal Zeta beam rifle, though, is you essentially don't have biosensor, and shooting at there was a normal Zeta in the game that I played against it, and the normal Zeta was scarier in the sense of they're going to knock me down easier, and I was playing a game mock, by the way, so I was support. I did have advantage, but overall, though, shooting the new suit with, pretty much any weapon, I was hitting close to 2 to 3k, and even hitting the back buffer, I was still hitting over 2K while I hit the Zeta, and maybe I was always hitting with 2 beams, that could be the case, but I felt like I was hitting with 1 beam on a couple of shots because bad aim, and even still, I was hitting for about 1,200 on the normal Zeta. The other thing with the normal Zeta is it does have biosensor when it gets low, so it can have the double dodge roll. This only has 1, and it feels kind of lacking on skills. It just has force injector, it just has 1 dodge roll. I mean, it just barely, I mean, it's a general, so it has most of the skills, but it's not like nothing too crazy and nothing to kick in when it gets low, which is kind of awkward. I was actually expecting this to actually have a biosensor, but you have a transform, ram attack, standard thing. It's pretty much just a almost like the Methus with a Zeta head kind of thing. So kind of weird. Interesting to see if anything will come out of the double shrapnels. And again, I guess I'll say on the double shrapnel is the normal one hits for somewhere between 80 and 100 stagger ratio in one shot, meaning you could hit somewhere between 160. It might just be 80 straight up, but just in case it's more, maybe it's 85 if you hit with all the little bits. But if you hit with the entire shotgun of the shrapnel bazooka, then you can hit possibly with double up to from 160 to somewhere between there and 200. I know I staggered. Normally it takes 2 shots, so I don't think it's a full 100, but it's definitely somewhere probably I would say between 80 and 95. So you're looking at probably about 160% in one shot if you can hit with both. Now, they're probably going to be spread out enough, so you're probably going to, not hit everything. But if you hit some of the bigger suits, especially, around 600, 650, there are some big suits. And this thing would probably get some pretty easy staggers, and this thing would probably be a beast against raids. So definitely something to look out for and see how it does with the double shrapnel bazookas, especially somewhere closer to the end of the week where hopefully people are getting it. Then you can decide to spin on it then. But yeah, overall, kind of a cool suit. I definitely like the double shrapnel bazooka part, but other than that, it's kind of overwhelming and seems pretty squishy as far as coming at it from a support standpoint and just the one game that I played. So personally, I'm only spinning maybe a couple of more times just because it's a range suit and I like the range stuff. But I could see a lot of people sleeping on this one and just saving their tokens. And we'll talk about this here in a second, but this might not be a week to save tokens depending on where you stand. Here's the normal suit though, it's the GBO2. And then they put in a level 3 Pell Rider Cavalry. 450. Depending on how they scale the suit, this thing could be an awesome addition to 450. But personally, I feel like it kind of falls off a little bit at 400 even. It's still a beast at 400, but definitely falls off a bit. And I feel like it's just going to keep doing that the further it goes. But it's still going to be a solid suit. Definitely one of the better suits to have. So, you get it? Cool. Moving on, though, we have the Step Up for Golden Week. So, Golden Week exclusive. Now, this is going to be going all the way till the 10th, I believe. It's going for 10 days is what it says it has left. So, I believe it's, May the 10th. And the big thing here is each step you get some kind of mechanic tickets. So you get 200 of the bronze, 200 of the silver on step 2, 200 of the gold on step 3, and 200 of the gold on step 4. The other big things for step 3 and 4 is 2 times the chance for a 2-star material drop. And on step 4, all the drops will be mobile suit. So that could be really cool if you really need some mobile suits, specifically 2 stars, but for 120 tokens total, not the biggest deal. And even for the mechanic tickets, this event really isn't the best for mechanic tickets, even though it's crazy chance for great success. But I'm guessing they're still going to have the same thing that they did last year for the anniversary event. And that's coming up in July, where you kind of want to save your tickets because they actually gave away double points. And that means if you ever hit a great success, you would be getting double the grade success. So yeah, I don't know. This almost feels like a little bit of a bait to try to get some tickets out of people, but you know, this could be a way that you could, save some up. Now, again, there's no guarantee they're going to do the same thing for the anniversary event, but once they've did it once, they normally repeat it, and that's what I'm going to be banking on personally, but we'll see. And with that said, though, the Hangar campaign that they're having here is 3 times chance, or 3 times great success rate. So, you have I'm pretty sure that means you have a chance to get a great success. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so they're doing the 20% with the +9, so 39% for this. So that's that first part. Okay, here we go. The campaign effect plus 20% will be added to the normal success rate. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, we'll have to see. I don't think that means 3 times the points. If it meant 3 times the points, then yeah, I'm spending my tickets now. But I'm pretty sure that just is that 20%, and that's it. The next thing is the furthermore, there will be 3 times enhancement value for duplicate mobile suits, and that's the other thing I was talking about. You might want to do some spins and get these juicy numbers. That means if now, up to 5 and 6 upgrades, that's a little different. But if you ever get a duplicate of something and you just need it maxed out and you get a 3-star, you're talking, especially higher cost, that's literally the entire thing in just one duplicate, which is kind of nice. Definitely not one for certain suits, but especially the higher cost, that's over 3,000, which is kind of crazy that they're giving away that many points. So pretty cool. I definitely like that part of it. It definitely makes dupes feel a whole lot better. But overall, not the biggest event, because a lot of times if you're getting the dupe Hangar XP, most of the time you're already upgrading the ones you want anyway. So kind of weak sauce for Golden Week, because that right there is it. The Hangar and the step up is all they're doing for Golden Week. Moving into the premium stuff here, I've already got this pulled up. The best one being the first part of it, because that's where they want people to spend money. The Gapfleet level 1, definitely want that one, but definitely going to be something I'm going to have to pass on. The Bull and Oak level 1 is kind of nice. I don't think I have that one, so that'll be cool to see if I can get that with just normal things. I think I have enough tokens saved up to get it though, so probably rip. And then the definitely one that you can get just possibly free is the Dodge Custom level 1. Definitely a solid suit, especially with the buffs that they did. I played the level 2. I don't think I have the level 1, so this one is definitely going to be nice to have by the end of the month. So that's pretty cool. In the ticket shop, we have, sadly at too much, at 345 tickets and 375 tickets, the full armor Gundam 7th. The full armor 7th Gundam. Kind of weird they have it backwards here. But level 1 and 2, yeah, it's kind of an interesting suit. I definitely kind of want level 1, so I might just get it. But overall, though, I feel it still needs a buff. They showed some decent numbers on it, but I really want to know the play rate. But yeah, if you've been looking for the 7th, there it is now in the ticket shop, level 1 and 2. Kind of hype. Again, kind of debating whether to get it or not. So I'll have to figure that one out. But the other 2 suits are a little bit too high of level because they've kind of fallen off at this point. But the Ifrit Noct level 4 and the Galbaldi Alpha level 4, really cool suits around their base costs. I would suggest trying them out in the DP store if you can have a high enough rank. But definitely would suggest trying them there. Maybe you can get away with some games in the Noct at level 4, but I don't think the Alpha is that great compared to what you can get at those higher costs. Moving on to the DP store, we have the Mudrock level 2, which is pretty hype. Great suit at 500. I've made fun of them mudrocking it with the higher levels, not getting as much of an upgrade as they should. But at 450 and 500, definitely a great suit. And recommend going and getting this one from the DP store if you can afford the rank. I don't know what the rank would be, but since it's a 3-star, I'm guessing it's close to instant. maybe higher, sadly. Moving on to the oh, real quick, the brawl match before we go to the clan stuff. They're gonna actually be keeping that around till the 27th of May, which is gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be every day. It'll just say weekend battle, but it still rotates and stuff. So really awesome that they're doing that. I'm a big fan of the brawl stuff, so I'm happy at least. I know some people are kind of like meh, but I mean it's just another extra game mode, and I think the more that they add these game modes, they'll find that, you know, people will kind of filter in and there will be a player base for them. Then we have for the clan ranked, we've got 250 6v6 basic on Tropical Desert. That'll be this Saturday it's a morning one, so early morning, 5 a.m. Pacific. And it'll be for this suit, and this will be another top 10. They won't expand to the top 40 till next week, but they're going to be doing this metallic A. So as long as you wait, oh sorry, that's the wrong one. So yeah, they haven't updated this yet. So, but it'll be top 100 looks like for whatever this revealed at a later date is. But yeah, wait, 55th. Hang on, no wait, never mind. That's right. We are up to top 40. My bad. So it is top 40, and they'll reveal this at some point. So we don't know what it is for the symbol. That's pretty cool. But anyway, that'll be it for this one, guys. Let me know in the comments down below on what you thought about anything in this update. The new suit. What do you think about it? If you've got it, what do you think? Is it a little bit underpowered? Does that need to be a knee stagger for a 4-second charge? I don't know if I actually set the time, but yeah, would definitely be nice for them to have that. But anyway, that'll be it for this one, guys. Usual links in the description down below: Twitch, Twitter, Discord, stuff like that. Anyway, have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.